I'm sure you're asking yourself, what makes this a master class? This will be an immersive, comprehensive online experience to shift the paradigm of what we have or have not been taught about civics, politics, and global affairs. We'll make a comparative analysis of what we've learned and what we need to unlearn. That gives birth to a more educated and better informed electorate. Then we can pursue life, liberty, happiness, and property as promised. I'm Max Clark. Welcome to my masterclass. What's up, YouTube? Thanks for tuning in to the Clark Center for Civics, Politics, and Global Affairs masterclass on the 8 things you need to know before smoking weed in Illinois, if you're not smoking it already, before it becomes legal in 2020. House Bill 1438 was passed by the Illinois General Assembly for the legalization of recreational marijuana and the sale of it for adults in Illinois. The bill was signed by Governor J.B. Pritzker on June 25th of this year. Number 1, when will marijuana be legal in Illinois? January 1, 2020. So December 31st, if you're caught with marijuana, you will be arrested and prosecuted. It is illegal right now. January 1, 2020, you will be able to legally smoke and possess marijuana. Number 2, who will be able to purchase marijuana legally? Adults who are 21 years of age or over. Not 20 years old, not 19 years old. So if you're of those ages and get caught with marijuana, you're going to be arrested and you're going to be prosecuted. Number 3, how much marijuana can be legally purchased or possessed? Up to 30 grams. Up to 30 grams or about 1 ounce of marijuana plant material, edibles totaling no more than 500 milligrams of THC, and 5 grams of cannabis concentrate products. Non-residents will be able to purchase half of those amounts. So if you have friends or family coming in from out of town for that family reunion, make sure you let them know that they can only purchase and possess 15 grams of marijuana. Or if they have edibles, it can contain no more than 250 milligrams of THC. Be sure to tell them that because they will be arrested and prosecuted. Number 3, how will marijuana be taxed? Well, there's a graduated tax set up for recreational marijuana in the state of Illinois. Marijuana and cannabis-infused products with less than 35% THC will be taxed at 10% of the purchase price. Cannabis-infused products with more than 35% of THC will be taxed at 20% of the purchase price. And marijuana with more than 35% of THC will be taxed at 25% of the purchase price. Now, medical marijuana is exempted from these taxes. Individual municipalities can also levy additional taxes on recreational marijuana if they choose to, in 0.25% increments not exceeding 3.75% in unincorporated areas of a county, 0.75% in a municipality located in a non-home rule county, and 3% in municipalities located in home rule counties. Okay, so bottom line, the government is going to get their money. Number 5, can I grow my own marijuana? Well, only medical marijuana patients will be able to grow plants at home, and they're only limited to 5 plants. So if your parents or grandparents have medical marijuana and they have 5 plants, don't add a 6th plant for yourself, because your parents or your grandparents will be prosecuted. for having that sixth plant because it is illegal. Copy that? Thank you. Now, where are we at? Number 6, will I be able to smoke wherever I want? The answer to that is no. You will not be able to smoke marijuana in public legally. Consumption in private residences will be legal. Local jurisdictions will be able to decide for themselves if they allow dispensaries to let people smoke on site. Number 7, who will be selling marijuana? On January 1st, existing medical marijuana cultivators and dispensaries will begin selling to adults until new licenses are approved. Per the law, the state will begin receiving and processing new licenses on March 15th, 2020. And new dispensary licenses will be issued starting on May 1st, 2020. Another round of licenses will not be issued until after the state completes the disparity and market study of the industry. The second round of licenses must take into account the study's findings. And the 8th and final thing that you need to know before smoking weed in the state of Illinois, if you're not already smoking it, before January 1, 2020, is what about the people who are in jail right now for possession of marijuana? Well, the law allows for people convicted of possession of under 30 grams prior to the legalization to have their records referred to the Prisoner Review Board and Governor Pritzker's for pardon. If the pardon is granted, the Illinois Attorney General will move to expunge their records. Those convicted of possession of larger amounts can petition for expungement themselves. Local state's attorneys can also pursue expungements on a case-by-case basis. Cook County State's Attorney Kim Foxx has stated that she supports marijuana legalization in Illinois and that her office will expunge all misdemeanor marijuana convictions once it becomes legal. She also said that the state's attorney's office is currently looking at its policy on prosecuting people who have been detained for selling marijuana once it becomes legal in the state. So there it is, the top 8 things that you need to know about smoking weed in Illinois. This is the master class. If you like what you heard in this master class, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, tell a friend, tell a family member about the master class so they can know going into January 1, 2020, what the new laws are about smoking marijuana. You don't have to be the one smoking it, but you may know someone who does. Or if you are the one who's smoking it, then this should be helpful for you. Remember, stop asking for more of your government and your elected officials and start demanding more of your government and your elected officials. This masterclass is brought to you by GoAtableGear.com. Loving what you do, loving who you are, and embracing the GOAT within.